Hello, this is Matty from SCMC Gaming, and today you join me on Abyssal Caverns, and in the top right position we have MajorMikey, the Red Protoss, who apparently like sending me in games, and in the left position we have MajorFailure, the Blue Terran. Pretty similar names, and they seem to be enjoying it a bit too much. Let's get the production tab open. Nothing really to say at the minute. This map is quite good though. I do like the Zelnaga positioning because of the opposite side, because of the cracks. I mean, in the thing. Because if they were the Zerglings, I don't think Zerglings can fit through there. So like you can control the tower, and then someone else comes, and then we'll be able to take control of the tower once you've got it. So they'll have to run all the way around. Come kill you. MajorMikey dropping the probe at pylon at 9. Sorry, and going to scout this probe. Going to scout the base last. MajorFailure doing the supply depot at 10. Still continues to reduce both of them, continue to reduce workers. MajorMikey Corona Wing, Corona boosting a couple of probes out. MajorFailure is going to build a barracks, I'm guessing. Yep, a barracks at 12. MajorMikey is building his gateway at 14 supply? 13 supply, just coming on to 14 supply. MajorMikey scouted that base, going to scout the bottom left position. Still won't find MajorFailure for quite a while now. MajorFailure maybe going to do some scouting. Nope. Don't know what he did there. Anyway, I like the positioning of the supply depot here because if MajorMikey say rush the zealots, he could run down here straight past that, go straight here. But then he could lift that up and it would give him time to get his SCVs either into a good position by right clicking constantly on one mini-roll and try to get a surround on one zealot, or say. Or he could run away and the zealots could be stopped a bit by the supply depot. Even if he had a marine, he could run the marine away, raise the supply depot, and then he has like a few seconds longer because the zealot would have to go round. I think a zealot could get through there. Yeah. So it is good. MajorMikey scouts MajorFailure. But the first marine on the map will kill MajorMikey. It should kill, yeah. Going to cut him off. MajorFailure continues to introduce marines. MajorFailure scouted Mikey's base first. Don't think he's realised because he's still going to scout. MajorMikey's 7x core is nearly finished now, and his second gateway is just time to juice. MajorFailure is going for the fast expansion. The 1 racks fast expand. It's quite risky play. If MajorMikey was to push early on, it would be very hard to defend with 1 racks, but he is getting his second. Still has no gas. MajorMikey on 1 gas at the minute. MajorFailure finally realises that he's actually found MajorMikey's base and comes back. Right, first Zelot can't stop the scout though, because the SCV is faster than him unless he stops, which he did, but then just managed to move. MajorMikey getting the Stalker, which will stop the scouting. Second gateway finished, and third gateway going down. MajorFailure with 3 marines, second barracks nearly done. Deciding to get double gas at the minute. And that's again a good position for a supply depot, because you can have a run out and then raise it up, or it stops like Zelot coming in from behind and getting the surround on the SCVs and trapping them. You can get out. MajorMikey third gate, Corona boosting his warp gate still, getting his second gas, and his third gate is coming down. And there's the robo. I expected the robo to go in due to the double gas, and only the 3 gate, not the 4. Gets another pylon to make sure he doesn't get supply blocked. But MajorFailure still producing barracks, getting double tech lab. Might be going for stim or heavy marauder play. Probably suspect heavy marauder play. Getting a couple of bunkers down is defensive, and morphing is expansion into a orbital command. Strangely, he moved virtually all his SCVs off this mineral line to his expansion, and then hasn't started producing SCVs again. But he has it as expansion. That's strange. Anyway, there's his first Marauder. Yeah, looks like getting his Marauder. Still doesn't have concussive shells on the way though. Let's have a look at the income tab. The income is virtually the same, but if we have a look at the units, it's got a lot less SCVs in MajorMikey. It's just the two probes that's keeping it up. MajorMikey, yeah, getting an observer to do some scouting. Because if we look, MajorMikey's seen, that's all he's seen is one racks and sliding from all, and does not know about this expansion or anything. And again, MajorFailure doesn't know about the Robo, only knows about the 3 gateway, so we might think he's going 4 gate. And MajorMikey's going for the expansion as well, which also MajorFailure does not know about. MajorMikey getting a few sentries to back up his army with force fields and guard shields. MajorFailure opting to get 1 refinery with 1 worker on it, even though that refinery doesn't have a worker on it, so he could have saved himself 75 minerals just by taking him and putting it on there, still get the same. Going for another barracks, surprisingly he's training marines but he does not have the reactor add-on, which I'm quite surprised at due to his heavy gas, 426 gas. If we have a look at the unspent resources, MajorFailure does have quite a lot of resources, so does MajorMikey, but not as bad as MajorFailure. Both don't have that much gas, but I'm quite shocked at he's not getting reactors. He's getting a factory though, so we might be going siege tanks, or he could just be using it to get stargates to get medivacs. Builds a couple of supply depots to try prevent the supply cap. MajorMikey does now know about the expansion and the bunkers. He does know the bunkers are there, but he hasn't really scouted. He scouted the factory and all the barracks actually. He scouted everything. MajorFailure does not know about the expansion or the gate to Robo. He needs to scout again. Go up to everyone. He's now getting stim and combat shield. Does already have concussive shells. I expect a hot swap. Sorry, not drop. I don't know what I'm about. Because he's building a factory on a reactor on a factory, and I highly doubt he's going to go for late game aliens. So he's probably going to swap it with his Starport to get some medivacs faster. He has emptied and he is salvaging the bunkers. Most is pointing towards a push. But the thing is, MajorMikey just sees that he's salvaged his bunkers and then he'll see all his units move out, so we know he's coming. So MajorMikey thoroughly expects everything. Let's have a look at the probe count. We've got 41 probes to 33 SCVs. Let's have a look at the APM. Oh, MajorFailure's APM is quite high for a Silver League game, which I think it is. MajorMikey's is quite low, but I guess nothing's really happening at the minute for him. He's not actually doing anything now. Yeah, look, the hot swap went. Now he's double getting medivac, sorry. I don't see why he put his factory down here, because it just makes it open to attack. I thought he would have just swapped it to heal. It still doesn't have the reactors. Only 4 barracks, 2 with tech labs. Nearly has the Stimpack research. Does have an engineering bay, so I expect some upgrades soon, but he doesn't have them in a minute. Neither does MajorMikey. MajorMikey got the Robo bay, and the thermal lance upgrade is going. He also does have 5 gates, which he can support off 2 base quite easily. There's the first Colossus coming out, but he is supply capped in a minute, but soon won't be because of this double pylon. MajorFailure massing quite an army outside his base, but this could easily take it out just with some good force fields and maybe a guard and shield or 2 from the sentries, which most of them are on full energy. There's only, I think, 3 that aren't. Whoops, and some more stalkers and zealots. And is this the first engagement? Yes, it is. There's the first engagement. Kiting the zealots very nicely. Killed most of them. Goes back. There's the split. There's the army split. What he wants to do now is try pick up these units into the medivacs and get them out, because these are just not doing anything. So they're definitely wants to pick them up. There you go, he does, but it's too late. Only managed to save 4 marines. Then he's still engaging. Decides to drop them off and re-engage against a massive stalkers and a few sentries and immortals. Absolute devastation, just gets wiped out. And MajorMikey's Colossus is just out, so he should have ran it a lot long ago. Loses a medivac on the way out, which is picked by stalkers. MajorMikey looks like he's going to go for attack, maybe take out these rocks. MajorFailure is getting the 1 weapon upgrade. MajorMikey getting yet another Colossus. Thermal Lance is complete as well. so the Colossus has extra range. He is destroying the destructible rocks, so he will soon be coming in for a push. MajorFailure opting to rebuild the bunkers he salvaged and an extra one. He must have thought that was a game-ending push. Still doesn't have that saturated. Still doesn't have that saturated. Still doesn't even have the third gas. Just opting, getting 2 more tech labs. Very heavy marauder play. Still doesn't have reactors on these 3. Only has 3 medivacs. MajorMikey had the observer there the whole game. MajorFailure opting to get command center. I'm not sure if that was for 3rd or even a planetary fortress defense. No idea. But MajorFailure's army just got wiped out by this. But the high ground bunker was doing quite a bit of damage. But obviously the Colossus and the observer gave it sight. These bunkers are doing quite a lot of damage to the things. He's brought his SCVs into heal, so he's lost a lot of SCVs. But he did manage to save the bunkers. Look at the units killed. MajorMikey's killed 58 units and 9 workers, and MajorFailure's killed 29 and 1 worker. So MajorMikey is very far ahead in this game. I expect him to win soon, because he's just got so much more, and he is going for 1 armor and 1 attack from his forge, which he's chrono boosting out, and chrono boosting out with a Colossus. His Bane is nearly run out of minerals, so he probably should go get his 3rd now, which I expect this. Yep, that's his 3rd. I'm expecting this to be MajorFailure's 3rd, but I don't see why he built it there, because he's obviously not going to expand here, because of, because of the short attack distance. So you thought he would have built it here, and then lifted it off down to probably here, or maybe here. Well, I don't understand. Yep, Mikey's getting his 3rd now. Getting pylons so we can warp in units as defense to the 3rd. MajorFailure getting yet another starport and another. Oh no, that's his command center landing. Sorry, probably to load SCV.